Lucas, it seemed like a lot of bounces didn't go your team's way here today. Cat had a chance to the side of the net. Patrick at the end, one goes in off of Petrie's skate. Just as far as the bounces go today and the outcome, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, obviously would have liked to have some bounces with us. You know, at the same time, I do think we didn't quite reach our level tonight, and you know, maybe didn't earn those bounces. So, you know, we had looks, and yeah, just keep building.
It seemed like they really sustained the play in your end, a lot of it, especially the first period early on into the second. What were they doing that was enabling them to have so much time in your end and you guys not to be able to break out and set yourselves up?
Yeah, I mean, I think they came out really hot. I think, you know, they, you know, took charge early, and, you know, and towards the end of the second, I think we started to take over, you know, getting more of his own time and getting more looks. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we want to have better starts and you know, get off on the right foot. But you know, I think we played pretty good at the end of the first, and you know, try to keep building off of that.
What kind of a momentum boost did your goal give the guys at that point in the game?
I mean, yeah, it's always good to get a goal, and yeah, it was at a good time. So you know, we got a quick turnaround. We got, you know, tomorrow again, so it's just about you know, reload, recharge, and be ready to go tomorrow.
Well, starting with the first goal of the game, it seemed like the bounces went their way here today. Can you just walk us through the first goal especially, and what took place there from your point of view?
I don't know. I think it's just very unfortunate, but it kind of reflects like a little bit the game. I think we weren't just sharp enough, and I think you don't have to go into a particular place, but that's one example. I think the line change is another one, and yeah, obviously, I know it's like early games. We just gotta make sure we don't run from behind and chase. So we gotta learn that, and just yeah, take a better step of maybe preparation, and just gotta make sure you're ready to go.
Can you just think of a couple of things that pointed to their dominance in the zone time, especially early on in the game?
I think they create a lot of the rush, and we just couldn't find a way to stop them early, stop them fast, and don't allow them to, yeah, sustain the puck in our D zone. And obviously then if you give them time and space, they have skilled guys and find ways to expose you, and that's exactly what happened. But once we did a better job of that, I think we definitely found more rhythm in the game, created chances, and actually had some really good looks there, 5-on-5 and in their zone.
Derek mixed the lines up early on and tried to get something going. What was the message or the hope with the lines being mixed up early in this one?
I don't know, I think wouldn't say like an identity of ours, but I think we switch our lines after the first game, and I think it's not a big deal for anyone in here. It's just, I think, try to mix up something, try to spark a little bit, and maybe to get their matchups off from Buffalo a little bit too. I don't know.
A benefit to have a quick turnaround tomorrow and be able to clean up some things and start a new streak of your guys?
Yeah. Obviously, we would have loved to just run with it a little bit longer, but got to turn the page pretty quick here. I think there's a lot of positive we can take away. I mean, we're one post off to going into overtime, so it's good stuff. But obviously, we don't want to go fighting for overtime win or shootout win. We want to play good 60 minutes, and I think we can learn something out of here.
Back and forth early tonight, usually, and then they pull away. How would you kind of break down tonight's game?
Didn't like our first. There were some wall battles that we lost and ended up probably a little more, too much more on the zone time. Obviously a turnover that led to a transition goal. But I thought after that, the last 40 minutes, we cleaned some of that up. We had a pretty good 40 minutes. Opportunity to execute on the power play. We got the movement. We got our back door open. Just didn't execute. And even on the goalie pull, we got our open net look again and just didn't execute again.
Encouraging at least to have those looks and bounces.
Of course, yeah. There's some positives. Again, I think a team like this at home, obviously they're coming off beating two elite teams in the league at home. You got to have a full 6 minutes. You got to be at your best, and you can't give them easy offense. And we gave that top line a couple, I wouldn't say easy ones because they created, but we gave them the offense they're looking for, and that's the 2 goals. And probably a credit to their game-winning goal. I know it looks like a bad bounce because it goes off our D-man's backing in, but they created that by just going hard to the blue paint. So good on them on that.
Some bright spots on the PK tonight. Razor with his shorthanded goal. Kind of what are you looking for in that group?
PK in the hole was much better tonight. We didn't give up a whole lot, especially as a talented group. So I think it was a step in the right direction. The PK, obviously, we went one even on it, basically, with the shorthanded goal 4. So that was a positive step. And again, we had the 2 power play looks, even the 6-on-5. We had some odd man situations where we had an opportunity to execute, and we didn't.
Lion back in net tonight as well. How was his play
Good.
tonight?
Lion was good. They're always a tough team. They're towards the top of most underlying numbers offensively. They're a handful, and I thought for the most part he did a good job for us.
Mo talked a little bit about just the zone time on both sides. How do you guys kind of sustain that offensive zone time?
Well, we did much better in second and third, and I just thought we were winning some battles out of corners. We were getting some second quicks. I liked our offense in the ozone offense the last 40 minutes. The first period was on us. We lost some puck battles on the way out, a couple turnovers, and that led to some extended zone time.
And an opportunity to learn from and flush this one away with a game tomorrow night already. Kind of how do you bounce back?
Yeah, right back at it, excited. We play a lot of back-to-backs, obviously, where we're located geographically, and so we got to be able to execute on them, and this is the first opportunity. I like the afternoon to night, back-to-back, obviously a lot different than night to night, so we're going to be in this situation a lot. I'm excited to see how we handle it.